Hey, how is it going? Just Average Schmo back once again to had it pop from the last box that I forgot that the Doctor Strange I got in the last box. I did double check. I do have it, so that one I'll be able to eventually list. I forgot to put it back in the box. We are here to dive into the second box of total of 4 boxes that I got of damaged Funko Pops from Toy Temple. They did a damaged mystery box run. You got 6 Funko Pops with damage. Can be the first 6 box. I had one that had what a lot of collectors might consider like substantial damage, as far as well, maybe not collectors, but as far as like resellers would see that as, you know, pretty bad damage to try to resell and get a decent value out of it, which I agree. But overall, the damage has been minimal. So that's what we like to see. But you can't beat it. It's $25, 6 pops, so you're paying $4 something a pop. I just round it up and say, okay, even if I was paying, say, an even $5 a pop, that's still a good price. So, let's dive into the second box, see what we get. Out of the first box, there were 2 that I kept. I was actually, just before I started this video, I was kind of looking around and seeing, okay, what pops do I have that I can get rid of, so I can free up a little bit more room. And I've seen a few. I see a few from, actually I see 2 from Ghostbusters that I think I'll get rid of. I see a couple from the Matrix that I'll probably get rid of. I'll probably get rid of 1 or 2 of the Walking Dead ones I have. So, just try to free up a little bit of room. Here we go. First one we have is a Pop Rocks. I won't be keeping this. That's another thing. I'm probably going to go through my music ones and maybe get rid of a few of those. This one looks like it's not in the same issue. Yeah, this is a different one, because I've got, here it is. It's T-Boz from TLC. I've got Left Eye, what is it, Left Eye Lopez, right? It was her name, and T-Boz, but it's a different. The T-Boz I have is number 195. This one's 228, so a different release. This box has quite a bit of damage on it. It's got a crease on the top where it looks like it got smushed, and that just caused, I mean, this looks like it was just like either fell from a big distance and had some impact, or it just got kind of squashed in between stuff, because the back of it is kind of pressed in a little bit. The bottom of it has got some serious damage. I would put this at probably like a 4 or 5, if that. Yeah, I mean, this is almost to, damage-wise, it's almost to the point to where I couldn't even see keeping it in the box. But we will look it up, and we will go by the actual trending value. And then, you know, this one I would probably look at it and say, like, whatever the trending value is, basically chop that in half because of the damage. So this is coming at $7. So this one I'm probably even at for something I paid. Yeah, I definitely lost money on this one. So we're probably looking at maybe like $3. is what I might get. You know, people that are a fan of this group, TLC, you know, they might, if I bundle this with the other two, which I probably will, you know, they might, because that's probably about the only way I'd probably be able to sell it. Because if I tried to sell it by itself with the damage, I'd only be able to list it at like $2 or $3. Then when you include shipping, no. It'd probably be a better idea just to bundle it with the other two and basically look at the price of what I would charge somebody for those two, and then they basically just get this one for free. So write that off as a loss. But again, we will go by the actual value. So we'll put $7. Next, we have got the Spartan Grenadier with HMG from Halo. A little bit of window. That's basically just like shelfware there. It's got one corner. This corner here is a little frayed. Got a crease on this side. Yeah, this one's in pretty bad shape too. I mean, presentation wise, again for a collector, a lot of the damage would be noticeable if you have it sitting on a shelf. But again, I would put it at 5 out of 10. So this would be another one. I would probably just cut the value in half. I don't think I've ever had this one before. This is a Best Buy exclusive. Estimated value is coming in at $17. So again, basically chop that in half. We'll say $9, $8. So I'm still technically, even at that low value, it's more than I paid for it. But we'll use the full trending value. Number 3. Oh, we have a Star Wars. We have the Dark Trooper. Do I have this one? Yeah, I do. It's right there. So I won't need to keep this one. This one actually looks in really good condition. I don't honestly really see any damage on it. I hear something inside there. That might just be a little piece of the plastic that, you know. So I don't see any damage to the actual pop itself. Kind of hard to get. I might have to very carefully open this up and see what that is that's making that little bit of noise. It sounds like it's just maybe a piece of the plastic on the inside that might even been a manufacturing defect when they were producing the plastic that it sits in on the inside, that it had a little piece that was kind of loose, and when they put it in, it finally came off. So now it's kind of just rolling around in there. But open it up and find out. But of course, the Dark Troopers got their big reveal in the Mandalorian. In particular, the last episode. So, Should be getting the Mandalorian Grogu movie here soon. Instead of doing another series, they're actually doing a movie. I saw a post of that they just showed at Star Wars Celebration, which is happening right now over in Japan. They showed a kind of like a screenshot, if you will, of Pedro Pascal in his new, it looks like he's got kind of a little bit different outfit than he did in the Mandalorian series, and which I'm sure might be explained or alluded to in the movie. But I don't know when. I would imagine it probably won't come out until like 2027, if it's in production right now. Might come out next year. Of course, coming up, speaking of Star Wars, coming up this next Tuesday is the start of the Andor Season 2, so I'm looking forward to that. Just finished the Daredevil Born Again first season. I myself, you're always going to have people that complain about stuff with that. So I've seen some people complaining about Daredevil Born Again, that the writing was crap, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what they're talking about. I absolutely loved it. I'm eagerly awaiting season 2 of that. Of course, we've got a year before we can expect it, but I thought it was really good. And Andor season 2 looks like it's going to be incredible. A lot more action-packed than the first season. Dark Troopers coming in at $9, which I could probably list it for about $9. Because, like I said, I didn't see any damage on the box. Alright, so add 9. Alright, pop number 4. We have got the Death Metal Wonder Woman. PX Previews exclusive. For damage, there's a little bit of something on the top of there. I can probably get that off. Should clean off. Minor shelf wear. That corner's maybe a little bit of. Now this corner's got. Yeah, there's a little bit of crease here on the top. Looks like this top edge of it got a little bit of weight put onto it at one time or another. So it's got a small little, and you can see there on that corner. Very superficial. I would still put it at like 8 out of 10. I won't be keeping that. So far I'm not keeping any of these in this box. This came out in 2021. What's going on? So, Death Metal Wonder Woman coming in at $10. So it's got a chase version. Oh, the diamond, probably Diamond Comics or something. I don't know. Let me see what these differences is. Oh yeah. So the glow in the dark version is coming in at $26. But this regular one is. Oop. Need more room up here. There. $10. So add 10. All right, number 5. We have got Snake Man at Arms from Masters of the Universe Specialty Series sticker. I think I had. It's got that. Well, it's not really. No, I thought it was a rip, but it's not. It's just where the little like flap thing is, the way it's produced. does have a crease here on this back side right there, like the top third of the box. But outside of that, it looks like it's in pretty good condition, so I would give it about an 8, 7.5, 8 out of 10. I think I have this. I think it's in. Yeah, I have a couple. I have 2 boxes, bundles that I put together with Masters of the Universe pops. Each one I think has 6, either 5 or 6 pops in it, and I'm pretty sure that Snake Man at Arms is in one of them. So that one I'll probably just list separately. Let's see what it's coming in at. Of course, when I go to list it, I'll deduct a little bit for that damage, and I'll take a good picture. Whenever I list something and they have damage, I take up close pictures of the damage. They're normally like the last pictures in the pictures on the listing, so that you can see. Right, that didn't bring anything up when I scanned it. Well, let's try it again. Sometimes it... Yeah, okay, so that time it brought it up. So I think sometimes if you're like moving or something, it doesn't read the barcode properly. It's coming in at $12. So I'd probably list it at like $7 or $8 is what I would list it for. And the last one we have is the Notorious B.I.G. with Fedora. I have this one, so I might actually keep this one. I've got the Notorious B.I.G. the gold. I don't think I have. Well, wait, maybe I do have this one. I think I have another Notorious B.I.G. over there. I'll have to look and see if it's this one. If it is, then obviously I won't need to keep this. Let's see. It's got a pretty bad crease here down on this. You can kind of see it. Yeah, that's literally the only damage on it. It's just this bottom corner. So I'd give it like 7 out of 10. And it is coming in at $15. So if we add that in, this box, going by trending value, if they were all pristine, it's coming in at $70. So again, I'm going to knock 30% off of that. So 30% of that would be, what, about $24 or so. Let's just say $25. So we'll say about $45 in value, resale value, with the damage. So still, I paid $25 for the box, so can't complain. I am not keeping any of these. Outside, I'll double check and see if that Notorious B.I.G. is one I already have. But yeah, so there we go. So, if any of those pique your interest, if you are an actual collector and you don't mind damage because you're just having it in your own personal collection, and you're not doing it so much for the value, the monetary value of it. Granted, I mean, as collectors, it's always nice to get stuff in your collection that does have, you know, a lot of value. You know, for no other reason than if someday you eventually decide to get rid of your collection, or, you know, when your time comes and it's left for, you know, your kids or whatever, and then if they don't want them, you know, then they can get something out of it. But overall, for collectors, which I am both, I am a reseller, but I'm also a collector. I do have pops in my own personal collection that have damage on them. A lot of times, if I get pops like these, they have damage, and it's a pop I already have, I will actually swap out mine with the damaged one. I'll keep the damaged one. So, like this Notorious B.I.G., if I already have it over there, and the one I have is in better condition, I will sell that one, and I'll keep this one with the damage in my own collection. But so, any of those pique your interest, even with the damage, keep an eye on my stuff down below. You'll find all the information where I sell, Mercari, Poshmark, whatnot, eBay. Check out my business page on Facebook, The Old Treasure Isle. And subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're a big geek. We still got 2 more boxes of damaged Funko Pops from Toy Temple. So, stay tuned. As always, look out for yourself and everyone around you so you have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. Until next time, see ya.